Good morning on day 14. We are aiming to hike down to Fontana, which is like 12 to 13 miles today.
Yep.
And you know the hiker hunger has set in when... That is straight peanut butter.
Yep. With Pop-Tarts for breakfast.
With Pop-Tarts for breakfast. All right, we're energized. Let's go.
Yep.
We're the Six Pack Hikers.
Knee update. So when I got to camp last night, after we were all done setting up, I took some vitamin I, ibuprofen, inverted my legs, so I had them up in the air to kind of drain, did a lot of massage, and slept. And then when I woke up this morning, I could tell, like my ankle was fine. I could tell that my knee had been hurting, but it wasn't in pain upon waking up and moving around, thankfully. So today we're just taking it extra slow. I'm leading actually and being careful not to step on any uneven surfaces or wobbly rocks. So here's to hoping I can not re-aggravate it before Fontana.
I guess that's what the trees dug to all the sounds after all the years.
I guess so. Another blowdown.
Whoa!
Yeah, limbo, Madeline, you got it. Such a big tree.
Blow down and keep it.
Like usually if trail maintainers have been out here, they've been able to cut through them, but you know, new trees fall probably almost every day. So we're thankful for the work the maintainers do. But when we come upon a tricky blowdown, it definitely slows us down. This particular blowdown was big, wasn't it, Gideon?
Yes, ma'am.
Very wide. Can't really see. Thankfully we can step over it, but there's like a hole where it fell on either side. Yeah. We're taking a quick break after water gathering just a minute ago?
We're at Yellow Gap.
Yes, and wanted to share a story that's specific to Madeline. So when we came out on trail, we said we wanted to be a blessing to others, right? And we've had some opportunities. What are some things we've done?
Well, like sharing seats, food. We got Girl Scout cookies from my grandma. We shared those.
Oh yeah, those were gone in like 10 seconds.
Begrudgingly.
No, not begrudgingly. We shared beef jerky that a neighbor had made us. But we had a really cool instance of kind of a God moment yesterday, but you have to go back to Franklin to get the whole story. So what happened in Franklin?
So we were at our host's house. We were doing a slack pack the next day, and I was getting showered, so I had all my clothes in a pile, and they were going to wash them for us. So they came back, and I was missing one of my Injinji sock liners.
So that's the toe socks that are fabulous.
Yes.
They're wool and really nice, and one of them was MIA. We searched.
Yep, everywhere.
So what did we end up doing?
We ended up going to the Outdoor 76 and buying another pair. And then farther along down trail, we met Mr. Jeremy again. Like, we'd seen him multiple times beforehand.
But back to Franklin, after we bought the pair, we found your liner.
Yeah, we found
So
the
then
other liner.
Madeline ended up with two pairs of liner socks.
And I never wore the other ones.
No, and it turned out that the ones we bought were the wrong size. Anyway, it was just a whole thing. Okay, so then we ran into Mr. Jeremy yesterday on Jacob's Ladder.
Yep, and he did not have Injinji liners, and he had blisters everywhere on his feet, pretty much. So we got to give the socks to him.
Yeah,
So-
and they happened to be his size.
The right size. It's like, he had never had anything merino wool before.
So he was pretty stoked.
Yeah.
So we're hoping those work out, but we had no idea at the time when we were buying those replacement liners that someone down the trail would be the one that would need them.
No way.
Pretty cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Trying to get it small enough to fit in my stove, and there was sawdust everywhere on the boat.
Oh,
I was like praying for a big wave to wash over and clean the boat. That's all. But, yeah.
That was pretty cool. So we met Uncle Bill and Pace Setter. Humble was there, and then Jeremy rolled up as we were leaving. So always good to see friends on trail. They're all headed to the same place, so we'll probably see them tonight. We made it to the top of this climb and we can see Fontana Lake. It is massive.
I didn't know they had beaches down here.
Well, I'm sure we'll have a much better view of it later. But that's exciting. Jellyfish. No jellyfish in the lake.
I used to do. They say jelly. You put it on a raw salmon. Jellyfish.
Ew. We've got about 4 miles or a little less to Fontana Village. And then we're going to meet with a family member of good friends of ours for a resupply. So thank you, Tim, for coordinating that, and Carla. Then we'll head an additional mile to where we'll be sleeping tonight. So the shelter in Fontana is called the Fontana Hilton. It's so big, and it has showers. We've heard there's like solar panel charging stations, maybe a really good hiker box. We're gonna pass through the shelter, but we're planning to camp on the other side of it. We just prefer our tents over the shelters. This trail is crazy right here. Careful.
So the tree doesn't seem to like our sign very well. It's eating it.
Oh my goodness. Well, we made it to Walker Gap.
We did. Appalachian something north.
So we're gonna stop and have a quick lunch here and then head on to Fontana Dam. And we hear somebody coming down.
There
It
was
is Humble and Jeremy.
one earlier that the tree was actually eating it.
Like
both
all the
mouth-
way. It's cool. So lunch is seasoned tuna on a tortilla. How is it? Not the best thing you've ever had, but not the worst? Mm-hmm. Yeah. How about you, Madeline?
Good.
It's gonna fill you up, right?
I don't really care for tuna.
Okay, well, it's what we got today. Just got water from there and came across the bridge and saw this funny little sign. The kids got a kick out of it. Road crossing. So we have 1.1 to the shelter. This is where we plan to stay tonight. Fontana Lake. We are ready to get to the shelter. Not sure how warm it is outside, but there's no clouds. So it's quite warm with no real shade. So we're eager to get to the shelter. And I don't think I mentioned it in the video all day, but Fresh Ground is set up just beyond the shelter with dinner. So we're very excited to see him again and see how his arms are doing and enjoy some food and fellowship. Woo-woo! Fresh Ground! Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's go. Man, we've been working. All right, what do we have? We have big salad.
Big salad.
2 hot dogs, some fries. We got 2 hot dogs, Gatorade, hot dog fries,
Gatorade
salad.
is so good.
Gideon's got chili dogs. Does it look good, buddy? Yeah,
Gave us
he's
everything
focused.
we needed.
Everything we could have needed and more. David's got 2 hot dogs and fries. It's amazing.
We are going to be like,
That's nothing.
Thank you so much.
This
is overwhelming.
It's called a Christmas present in March.
Hey, it feels like Christmas. It feels like Christmas morning.
That's just paper. Gum. Oh, that's trail mix. What? I brought gum. Oh my goodness. I hope your children are allowed to chew gum.
They are allowed to chew gum.
My grandkids are always like, go through blind this grocery store. Can we have some gum?
Yeah.
Hey guys, oh look here.
Look here. Look at Daddy.
Not one of them. Different places here.
Yep.
Now you just have the, as far as I know, you have the inn and maybe just a few cabins.
Okay,
It's not like it used to be. They
gotcha.
had a movie theater.
Here's the general store.
So where would they host the country line dancing you were talking about?
Oh,
We'll go up that way when we leave.
they had a
around
big,
the circle.
they had a big hall, like a dance hall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a dance hall.
Right.
Rec hall.
I think I come in the wrong way because all the
Think you
parking
did.
goes that way.
Yep.
But we'll make it work. How's that sound?
Here in the Fontana Village General Store, where they get pretty limited selection of resupply items. You got your basic Knorr pasta sides, tuna. You got some miscellaneous toiletries. Although, you know it's a true hiker store when all the ibuprofen is out. But they do carry individual rolls of toilet paper, wipes, canned goods, repackage. Of course, the necessary mac and cheese on the trail, coffee, peanut butter. They're pretty good supply for being so remote. And some breakfast items as well. Pretty neat little general store.
So what did Fresh Ground set y'all up with?
Princess bread.
Wrote about them. The only joy she found was in her daily life.
Farm boy. Fetch me that.
My sock.
Yes, fetch me my picture.
Inconceivable.
Right by the lake. And we've all been able to shower because Fontana Hilton has it's not really a Hilton, but the shelter has showers. Oh, this has been an awesome day. All right, so Abigail's going to close out today's video. It's red because I'm using a red light because most of the other campers around us are turning in for the night. So we're trying to keep it dim. All right, tell me about today.
And we're about to go to bed, but we did 13.1 miles today, which was really not as bad as it has been. We've been doing some tough mileage, but this was not that much elevation change. Tomorrow we're going to be heading into the Smokies, which will be insane, out of Fontana Dam. Today was so cool. We got some super neat trail magic. So we have some friends, who brought us a humongous resupply. We had to share it with like 3 or 4 other people because we can't carry all of it, which was really cool.
So Miss Patty and Miss Connie, we're super grateful for them. Yeah.
Awesome. It was like trail angels, and at the same time we got to see Fresh Ground again. So he served us chili dogs and salad and French fries for dinner.
Oh, so good.
Which was so good. And then Miss Patty and Miss Connie brought us frozen yogurt, so that was great.
And they gave Daddy a ride into the village, which usually you have to pay for a shuttle, so that was a huge blessing.
So you got to pick up a few things we needed. And out here, I know the red light, but the moon is so
See if
bright
I can
out
catch
here.
it on
It's
here
so
without turning my
pretty.
red light.
Like,
Oh,
can
you
almost
can't
help.
capture it.
Oh no.
You can see that it's bright. It's a beautiful full moon, y'all. And the stars are out too. We're right by Fontana Lake over there, which you can't see either because it's too dark.
And just beyond it are the Smokies, where we'll head up a lot tomorrow.
We will.
So good night.